We are trying to steam corn today using the multi-cooker. We took about 300 ml of water, then spread the corn evenly across the steaming rack, put the lid on, and you can set the multi-cooker to steam. Obviously it will set the temperature to 212. Actually I was trying to change the temperature, but obviously because it's steam, 212 is the default. Then click again. That will allow you to set the time, and the time I was trying to set was 10 minutes because we tried already once, and so 10 minutes was right. And then click start. So that that thing that rotates around, that indicates that the system is heating up. We are waiting and the steam comes, but still we don't see the number there. So that means it's still taking time to heat up. And whatever time we set, it is there as 10 minutes. Now you can see the time, like the temperature appeared as 212 Fahrenheit. So now the countdown begins. You can see the count. So the steaming process is actually continuing. This is after 5 minutes. Once the cooking is complete, I think it will beep for 3 times. You can hear that now. So it turns off on its own, and then we waited for a few minutes to take them out. They turned out really nice, like better than what we steam in actually boil in water. So that's pretty good. We liked it. The second recipe we have tried using this multi-cooker is chicken pulao. For this one, you need to marinate the chicken 1 day in advance at least. We are providing the list of ingredients that we have used for the marination in the description below. Adding yogurt, lime juice, and little bit of oil. These things will actually make the chicken tender as well as keep it moist when you cook. If you don't have time, you can just marinate this just half an hour to 1 hour early. Coming to the multi-cooker settings for this recipe, we have used the saute feature for the first half of the recipe because you need to saute all the chicken as well as the masalas. Then when you set it, the temperature is set to 284 degrees and the time is set by the system itself as 20 minutes. And it will go on, and you can continue cooking in the inner pot the same way as you do on an open pan on a stove top. The temperature will be available like a stove top, and rest of the cooking process is the same as for instance, if you make the chicken pulao on stove top, whatever steps you do, you can do the same thing when it comes to the sauteing part of it using this multi-cooker. We forgot to give you a small detail here. Even though the system temperature was set at 284, when we selected the saute mode, that was not enough for our cooking process. It was actually going really slow and the heat was not enough for the sauteing. So what we did is we turned into manual mode and increased the temperature to 350 so that like we get the nice warm temperature for sauteing the chicken as well as the spices. So that is another setting change that we tried in the middle. Once rice is added and cilantro is added, the dish is ready to go in the rice cook mode. So we are going to choose the rice cook mode from the Cosori multicooker. So turn the dial to rice and the temperature is already preset, and we have selected high mode. It for some reason appears as N there, and the circle rotates until it heats up to the right temperature, and the countdown begins once it reaches the required temperature, that is the steaming temperature. The cooking process is pretty much same. It cooked the same way as we do in a normal pan, and once the cooking is done, it will turn to keep warm mode, and the keep warm, I think it will be there like that for 8 hours, but we have turned it off soon because we don't have to heat it any longer. And when we opened it after 10 minutes of standing time, it turned out really good, and it's pretty much exactly the same way that you get in a normal cooking process, either in a pressure cooker or in a stovetop. So overall we tried 3 features, that is steaming, sauteing and rice cooking mode using the multi-cooker, and we liked the outcomes on each of these cooking modes, and it met our expectations or exceeded our expectations. Okay, give this video a like and please subscribe to our channel if you are new, and wait for some exciting recipes that will cool you off in the coming summer. Until then, bye bye.